your mindset truly is the number one peripheral that you can use to enhance your gaming performance, your in-game skill, your ability to outplay opponents, your reaction time, everything. Your mindset will be the best piece of equipment you could possibly utilize to win games. What's up, dreamers? Welcome to Driving Live, and today I want to talk about your mindset. Your mindset is so super powerful. And well, what is your mindset? It's how you view yourself. It's how you view the world. It's how you view. There's another word I wanted to use, but I can't think of it right now. How you view everything around you and how you take that information in and then respond to it, right? It's not as much about the information you are given or you're hearing or whatever. It's about what you do with that information, right? We already know that. Your mindset can either you can be in a good mindset and be optimistic, and even when there's bad things that happen, you can see, good things through it, right? You like to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Or if you're in a bad mindset, you can't really, your vision's clouded. You can't really see past all the bad, and that's all you see is the bad, right? Because you're not in the best mindset. Now, I'm currently in a good mindset. I've been for years. But I was also in a very, very bad mindset for many, many years. When I played competitive Counter-Strike, and I want to get back to competitive Counter-Strike at some point. When I played competitive Counter-Strike, very competitive, my mindset was not in the right place. It very much was not, and it restricted me. It fully did. Outside of the game, to me, the world was out to get me. Nothing ever went right. I wasn't, I felt like I wasn't adequate. I wasn't worth as much as, I wasn't worth anything. That's kind of what I felt. So I suffered from anxiety, depression, anger, all of this stuff. And it was a majority of it was driven from a lot of my habits that I was carrying, but my mindset, which those two habits and mindset kind of go hand in hand. Now, I didn't do anything to change that because I didn't think about it. Nobody ever said, oh, your mind is not really you're not really, nobody really told me what I'm telling you right now. So I had no idea that was something that was restricting my gameplay. I was very inconsistent because of this. There was times where I got so upset or angry or anxious that I just wouldn't even show up to practices, which is bad. You do not want to skip practices, especially if you're a competitive gamer and you want to be one of the best. And sometimes I didn't show up to matches. Like I dipped out on matches, and then I would, just give an excuse as to why, any excuse besides for the real reason as to why I didn't show up, and I just wouldn't show up. And of course I felt bad, and of course obviously that's a reason for why I was inconsistent, and I didn't make it very far, but a majority of that was because of my mindset. Now fast forward when I started my health and wellness routine, so I was very inconsistent in Counter-Strike, okay? So I was a really good player, but I was very inconsistent, so that made me an average player because of the inconsistency. Fast forward however many years, 4 years, something like that, I started my health and wellness journey. I started really focusing on improving my mindset. I'm overall an optimistic person. I started sleeping better, started eating better. I started working out, and the gym is a second home to me. But I started running as well. So I started doing exercise. I started really taking care of myself. And I started playing Valorant. Valorant came out, and I became significantly better at the game. I was very consistent playing Valorant because I was in a better headspace. I was in a better mental and physical space. I was significantly more consistent in that game than I ever was in Counter-Strike. And I was aging, right? Because I haven't yet, but I haven't stopped aging yet. But, so age is just a number, right? I was playing better than I had probably ever played in Counter-Strike. And it's not because and I was putting in less time, right? I was putting in significantly less time. Counter-Strike, I was playing I'm literally 40 to 50 hours a week, maybe even more some weeks. And Valorant, I was playing much better, more consistent, reaction time was on point, my cognitive function was significantly improved, and I was playing literally 6 hours a week. Insane, right? A lot of that had to do with my mindset. It was the habits I was carrying, but the habits and the mindset work hand in hand, and it really enhanced my game. So not only are your habits important, I talk about this all the time, but your mindset is crucial, okay? Because and people have heard this before, if you think something, Like, if you think you can't do something, your mind is going to make sure that you basically don't achieve that, because if you think that, you're tricking your mind into thinking that. But if you think you're like, if you truly believe that you can win a match, you are going to work so much harder, you're going to play better, because your mind is like, we got this, we can do this. That is 100% how the mind works, not just in gaming, in all aspects of life. And it's very important to carry that mindset both through gaming and life. If you have anything to add, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'd love to get this conversation started. Hit that like button, helps out the channel. Hit that subscribe button for more content like this. And I hope to see you in my next video. Later, dreamers.